Now, maybe like Grace, your son crashed your car twice this week and you need a meal that's going to cheer you right up. Let's do it.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares, adding joy and stretching our imagination. Clover cheese, perfectly crafted.
Made with love by Clover.
So if you are indeed planning your festive menu right now, then our Clover Elite Cheese, Potato and Caramelized Onion Galette should be the first thing on that list. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Gracie Stevens is here to put it all together for us. And this might divide the internet in Austria and Italy, okay? Because we are using a particular cheese. So I know that there are different ways of getting to the end results. We're not here to judge anyone's cheese. No. We are, in fact, using the best cheese that we could get our hands on, and we are using our Clover Elite, but we're going to be topping it off with some Parmesan. But talk me through a galette. What is a galette? Because I'm seeing part pie and part potato. What's going on?
Well, it is sort of that, and it's really like a rustic sort of pie. So that's where it comes into. It's lovely in the festive season because it's quick to make, and it tastes really great.
Lots of flavour.
And I love potatoes, love caramelized onions, so the flavors are going to be amazing.
And the balance of cheese and caramelized onion is perfect.
Yes, yes, because we've got a nice hard cheese, and that's going to balance out the richness of our onions.
Perfect. Where do we get started, and what can I do to help?
We have to start with our onions. So caramelized onions, they take a while. They should take a while to make. Okay, we can speed them up with a little bit of sugar, which is what I'm going to do. So all your onions go in there.
When we say caramelized, what we're wanting to do is basically brown the sugars off. Get those sugars that are very... An onion, like garlic, for instance, has a very high sugar content.
It does.
Hence why they can burn. So how do we achieve this? Is it a slightly lower heat for longer?
It is.
Okay.
That's exactly what we would want to do. So we want to sweat them down first so that they get nice and glassy and soft. And then we want to cause some caramelization. So all the sugars in your onions, you want to caramelize them. So that's just going to take some time. We speed it up a little bit with some sugar, so that's going to help. And of course, that is going to be so delicious. I've done some already here.
I mean, you were here at like 2 this morning, cooking down, sweating down those onions.
But you know, anything for you, Graham.
Oh, I appreciate it so much. Okay. I appreciate it so much. Okay, so we've got, and that almost looks like a jam.
It does, because it's
so
exactly
delicious.
The same sort of way of making a jam. Is it just, smell that. That's what you want.
Ooh, wow.
Those are festive
that's really heady. That really releases the kind of aromas, the flavors of the onion in a different way. I love that.
Yes, slow is your friend when it comes to caramelizing onions. So we're going to pop some potatoes down. So you're going to help me.
Okay, I'm ready. And I see have we par cooked them or
no,
not
these
yet?
are raw. They're going to be in the oven for about 50 minutes. So they're going to also nice, slowly.
So you almost need them to have a bit of body there to cook. Okay.
Yes. And then, of course, our cheese.
Okay, so this, yes, you could use any hard cheese of your choice.
Absolutely. Okay. And remember, the flavor comes from the cheese too. So lots of that. And don't be shy. And then, of course, my onions. And you're just going to carry on layering this. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I love it. Ooh-wee. I was going to say, this would make almost a nice side, but this almost needs to be a prelude.
I think this is a great starter.
Yeah, this is like, as people are coming to the house, like, what's that smell? Ooh, what's that? Ooh,
yes.
Something smells great. And you're like, oh, in fact, just, have a little taste of this. Beautiful.
And you can make little mini ones if you're really into it. Little tiny mini ones as a starter.
Ones,
little ones that people can pick up with their fingers and pop into their mouth around a braai. You know, that's always so wonderful. Do you want to be the cheese fairy?
Someone's going to impress their braai friends now.
Absolutely.
With the galette.
And don't forget to season your potatoes, but also bear in mind that your salt is quite cheesy, so kind of balance.
Your cheese is quite salty, and your salt is quite cheesy in this case.
Yeah.
And you also, you've got a natural a natural saltiness in this flavor profile, which is quite nice. You don't have to overload it with too much on yourself. And of course, we're going to be finishing this off with our beautiful Clover Elite. And we've gone for our cheddar, full flavor. But what I love about the Clover Elite cheese, perfectly crafted due to a 5-step crafting process to bring you cheese that is superior in quality, taste, and texture. Grace, you can open that little guy up there for us to let us witness the joy and the love. And what I love about this is the convenience of Clover Elite cheese slices. And this dish can be prepared in layers, and you can add different flavors of Clover Elite cheese to the recipe crispy as you go. I absolutely love that. So we could have had like 5 different
Oh, absolutely. You want to
intensities of cheese.
Don't be shy with cheese, because that's what's going to really flavor your potatoes.
And what I like about this cheese is it's, because often you'll get a processed cheese, which has its place, I get that.
Yes.
But this is your beautiful natural cheese just sliced.
Absolutely.
So it just makes it so much
you can
easier.
see it doesn't have that shininess to process. You can see this is real cheese.
Oh,
Look how beautiful.
And I think a bit of tang is going to go a long way here. I think it's all about managing that balance between the onion and the cheese. Those two flavors are going to be warring against each other. The lemon zest, I'm dying to wear.
Well, there's our zing. Zest away.
Okay,
Please
I'm gonna zest away.
Because this is all about layering your flavors and putting your own little stamp on it.
There we go.
Oh, yes, that's lovely. And I can smell it from here. So you just know it's going to be great. Another layer of cheese. And then put some of that thyme on there, Graham, because thyme and cheese and potatoes are best friends.
Oh, and we're actually growing some thyme. We call it father thyme in our garden. We keep cutting father thyme's hair.
Oh, that's...
Give him a little cut every now and then. Beautiful. This is earthy. This is simple, but it is jam-packed with flavor. And of course, it comes with the guarantee of that elite clover cheese. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Into the oven, how long? About 90 minutes, you said.
This 50 minutes, 180 degrees, and that should cook all your potatoes through beautifully. I'm just folding this up, and that's where we get that rustic sort of look.
I love that. I love the fact that some of it is open and some of it is encased, enrobed in our pastry. Absolutely beautiful. 50 minutes in the oven, and you are winning at life. And if you missed any of the steps and need the ingredients, you can, of course, find them on our website, expressoshow.com. This is stunning.
Oh, and that butter is just going to make that pastry all nice and beautiful and crunchy and golden brown.
And the potato in there is quite substantial as well. This is a meal in itself. This is our starter for Christmas. Enjoy. Wow.
Made with love by Clover.